Judd, I think the Valley knows by now that if you've got a mess, call ARS. You guys are the ones to call.
Yeah, we hope so. We try to, let everyone know who we are, and if they do have a mess, heaven forbid that if they do, we hope that we're the company that they'd want to call and trust us to come clean it up.
Well, you are known for that good work, the ones that's going to make it back to right, and in fact, you decided to flood your own basement to prove that very point, correct?
Yeah, as crazy as it seems, who would flood their own house? I just wanted to show that, we're going to flood my house worse than anyone else ever has. Put all sorts of water down there, hundreds and hundreds of gallons of water.
Well, you brought out the fire department and everything.
We did. We wanted to make sure people realize that any sort of size of a mess we can clean up. And I'm confident enough in what we do and our staff that I'm willing to put that amount of water in my house and then show, educational-wise, how we clean it up.
Well, isn't that wonderful for us here in the Valley to have that confidence behind you did this to your own home? I mean, there's not really anybody that's going to get flooded like this in a real flood.
Not as quick and not that amount of water. You'd have to have the fire department there to put that amount of water down that quick.
And you are not doing a remodel or anything. This is really, you just want to say, hey, look what I can do to make it back to perfect.
This is the basement of our house in Smithfield.
That's just so great. So here they are infusing tons and tons of water.
Yeah, we are. There's the fire department that was spraying all the water. Here's the standing water. There was, an inch or more of water throughout most of the basement. The carpet was saturated. And even through the sheetrock and, through the framing of those areas were soaking wet too. As it came down the stairs, it poured all down, behind the stairs and underneath the stairs.
Well, and here your crew is. This is what the good thing that ARS is known for. One of the good things is you've got a crew that's so knowledgeable and work together as a team that come into your home and just get to work.
We're really lucky. All of our crew has to be clean cut and clean shaven every day. I don't know of another construction crew in the world that has that sort of a policy, but we are, and here we have all our specialized equipment. We're extracting, all this water as quick as possible.
So your equipment is built to actually suck up all of that at some kind of a, what's this vortex?
Vortex is one of our really powerful trucks that suck, and then it sucks it into these massive holding tanks. That way, if there's what we call Category 3 water, sewage water, we can't just dump that anywhere, so it has to be put in these storage tanks. And these are specially weighted extractors that are heavy enough that they extract a lot of the water. Once we get the water extracted from the carpet, the pad is what holds so much, like a big sponge. And the pad is fairly inexpensive, but the carpet's not. Carpet's expensive, and carpet's really resilient to water in most instances. So here we're pulling out the pad and bagging that up, and then we haul the pad out so that the carpet can dry faster.
And you'll take care of all of this for us. I mean, I don't have to start this process. I call ARS, and you guys will come in and take care of this part.
We do. We feel bad. Most of the time, people, spend several hours trying to do it themselves before they realize how how difficult and how awful it is, and then so they call us. And our guys we do it every day. We're quick and efficient at it and able to save a lot more. I mean, I would never flood my house if I really thought it would damage a lot of my house, but most floods don't create permanent damage to your home. You get in there and dry it quickly and efficiently.
And you take care of it all, from bagging it up and hauling it away.
We do. And then when we're done, we take care of it and put it all back together better than it was before.
Well, you are the disaster response team, the disaster response unit we saw right there. You do it all. It's something that what you said a minute ago, that they start on the process thinking I'm going to clean this up, and they throw that fan under there and they start to get things dry, but it's beyond that.
It is. There's a lot of technical, like a lot of people think my carpet's dry, I'm okay. Well, the carpet's easy to dry. It's your wall cavities, the insulation behind the walls, the wood trim and things like that take a lot of specialized equipment to dry it properly, because the result is mold and fungus growth if it's not done properly. And that happens a lot. We get almost as many calls for people calling us later saying, I did a flood myself, now I have mold, can you come here and help us fix that?
Well, and when a disaster happens, probably the immediacy of calling you would help in the long term, saving your carpet, saving your flooring, different things like that, if they can get you there immediately?
Yeah, of course, the sooner the better that we get there. The sooner that what we call the mitigation is done, meaning that it's now in the drying process. It's not soaking up any more water. The quicker that we're there, the faster that everything will be put back together, and the faster everything's going to dry.
So if you wake up to a flood, or if you flood your own home, I don't think anybody else is going to do that, but if you wake up and you've got this problem, or you come home from a trip and there's a problem, ARS is the one to call. Tell us your number and how they can get in contact with you.
Our number here in Cache Valley is 753-9600.
Well, it says a lot that you flooded your own home to prove that you can do it, and the results were?
It was crazy that we did it, but the results were fine. We know what the results are, and so within a couple days it was dry and put back together, and my wife was happy again.
Yeah, good answer there. Your wife was happy again. So if you got a mess, call ARS. Thanks so much, Judd.
Thank you.